yellow. Oh my god. Literally, how am I even talking about this situation? Like, who gets pictures with James and Dave Franco? Like, is that even possible? But girl, it sure damn is, because I managed to get my selfies with the Franco brothers. Girl, on September 11th, during the Toronto Film Festival, I literally managed to get pictures with James and Dave Franco. Both brothers, like, oh my god. They're both like, just, you could literally stare at those two boys for hours and like not get bored. They are gorgeous. Okay girl, so on September 11th, it's the Toronto Film Festival. James Franco and Dave Franco are here for a movie. The thing with James Franco is every time he's here for the film festival, he always has his premiere at the same location and at the same time. It always happens to be at the university that I go to, girl. Hey! Ryerson University. The thing is, James always likes to have his premieres at midnight. I don't know if that's how it works out or if he chooses to do that, but they always happen to be literally when I should be in bed. But girl, on September 11th, I was like, no sleep for me. Like, sleep who? My bed who? My house who? I am going to the Ryerson Theatre. I'm gonna get first in the damn front at the barricade, and I'm gonna make sure I get my selfie with the two iconic Franco brothers. The thing with Ryerson Theatre is you have the red carpet area where there's press, where there's the fans, the autograph hunters, they have the backdrop for the cast pictures. So all the chaos happens in the front. But then, because it's structured kind of weird, they have to go through this like little tent tunnel thing to get into the doors of the theater. So it's kind of like, it's a decently far walk from where the red carpet stuff is happening to the actual theater. So they set up barricades also near the doors, like the far doors of where they're supposed to go in. And for the 4 years, girl, that I've been doing TIFF, I know my like tricks and I know like where things happen. You can actually stand over there, and if they're walking, you can ask for a picture because it's less chaotic because all the stuff is happening in the front. So I literally managed to get the front of the barricade, literally the last spot, like legit in the corner right before they're supposed to enter. Like, I was like the last person that they would probably like have to like close their ears for, because I was like, yes, my kings. We're all waiting, and all of a sudden we hear screaming in the front. So we're like, they've arrived. My heart's beating, my brain is coming out of my damn ears, my belly button is flipping inside out, girl. My legs are like shaking. I'm like, oh my god, I need to manage, like, if I don't get one, maybe I'll get the other. If I don't get the other, maybe I'll get one. But like, what happens if I don't get neither of them? Like, I need a selfie. Like, I have tried for James Franco in the past, and literally, like, unless he's willing to do it, he will do it. But there are times where he's like, no. Anyway, skip out on the front, I hear screaming, I hear like all the chaos and the commotion, and I'm like, okay. So then, literally, like, out of nowhere, Dave pops out from like the tent aisle, like alley thing. So I guess Dave was amazed at how quiet and respectful we were being, because nobody was screaming, everybody was like, hi Dave. So he looks at all of us before he even starts or even gets into, keep in mind there's no cameras around this area, so he technically didn't have to do it for like the image or like the publicity. He literally did it out of his like being like genuine person. Oh, man, what am I damn saying? So he looks at all of us, he's like, guys, I will literally go down the line and I will take selfies with every individual here. I am not doing autographs. Girl, I was fine. I was like, autographs even damn exist still? I was like, who? I was like, I'm fine with my selfie, girl. That's all I'm here for. So he's going down the line. He's literally being so sweet. He's doing it with every single person. I'm going to say there was probably 30 people there. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of like dedication to like smile. Smile. So he comes to my area, and me and my friend Babak, we are literally, when it comes to celebrities, we literally love to boost our faves. We're like, yes, king, like, slay. We're like, we've been waiting, girl. And then he takes a picture with Babak. Actually, I think Babak had it in like a video and then turned it into like screenshot. I had my camera roll open. So I look at him, I was like, hi, king. I was like, do you mind if we get our selfie? He's like, yeah, man, let's do it, of course. He was like, so cool. The only thing I was kind of like mad about is the fact that like the barricade, the side of the barricade that I was on, it was like not my good side. So I was literally like facing this way, whereas I'd like to face this way. Whatever, I mean, it was dark, so like, my freaking friend Melissa, this girl literally like somehow snuck her way into the middle of the picture, and I look after her and she's literally like me, Dave, and she's like in the back smiling. The one opportunity I get, somebody needs to damn be a peekaboo and peek their way through the damn picture. I was like, girl, that's fine. Dave is still in the picture, he still looks cute. I look horrendous as usual, so I mean like, that's fine. Here is my picture with Dave King Franco. Not even 5 minutes later, James comes out, girl, and people start screaming. You know how I said nobody was screaming for Dave? I'm kind of surprised, because as soon as James came out, literally, even on our side where there was like no cameras, nothing, people were like, yeah! I was one of them. Girl, the thing with James Franco is that he's so mysterious. He's very just mysterious. Like, you want to know more about him, and he doesn't kind of give you his full self, but that's what makes him, like, sexy. It was madness for him. Everybody who was at the front literally scrammed their way to the damn back, and I was like, you guys had your chance over there. Like, you guys can give us the damn chance. Like, literally, people were behind me, like, trying to, like, throw autographs in his face. I was literally, like, boom, like, elbowing them right in the stomach, like, you can move, and you can take a damn seat. So he's coming his way down, and my friend at the back's like, James, I've been waiting 4 hours for you, even though, like, we weren't, obviously. Like, I mean, like, we could have, but we didn't. And James, all he does is he goes, and nods his head and goes in for the selfie. Girl, I asked him back to send me that video, but he ain't sending me that video. If he did, I mean, I would insert it here, but, like, he didn't. So then his, like, bodyguard was, like, holding back some of the fans next to the back. So what he did was, I wasn't being covered by the bodyguard. I was like screaming. I was like, King, can I please get my selfie, James? I love you so much. Like, you know me, girl. I like to boost my celebrities. I was like, King, yes. And he, like, looks. He's like, once again, he goes, nods. Literally just, like, so, like, suspicious. You know what I mean? He, like, maneuvers through my friends. My friends didn't manage to get their selfies. Oh, well, too bad, too so sad. I got mine. I will actually insert the picture here before I talk about the picture. Here's that picture with James Franco. So in my picture with James, you can see that I was literally being squished. I was like squished like a sardine because there was so many like autograph hunters and fans that were literally pushing up against the barricade, but James still managed to like maneuver his way in and like still like look flawless, and we took our selfies, and literally I was like this, like I was literally like smiling, click, 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 click. I was like, I am not just taking one because I do not want this to be blurry. One out of those 30 that I took is bound to be like the best picture. Thank God the people behind me with their damn autographs didn't get nothing, because I was like, I needed my selfie. So he walks in and like, that's it. The two brothers are so different but kind of similar in a way. They're so sweet, they're so genuine, they are very humbling, but their personalities on a whole are so distinctive. Like, Dave is very like, yo bro, like he's like one of those, like he's like, bro, yeah, for sure man, like let's take a picture. Whereas James is like, let's take the picture, but I'm not going to say anything. Like, he's very like mysterious, whereas Dave is like openly like himself. Anyways, that's really all I have to say about meeting James and Dave Franco. For anybody who's watching me, girl, if anybody's ever watching me, I always say that. I'll talk to you all in the next video. TTYLs.